Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, Trump is 8 days away now from becoming the President of the United States, and a lot of people are wondering if Keir Starmer and David Lammy will get the Chagos deal across the line before Trump is President, because they know they won't get it there after. Day one, he'll put the kibosh on it. And how they're doing this is very weird. Normally, if you have an asset, you sell it and you get money for it. You don't, for example, have a second-hand car and think, I'd like to get rid of my car. Here, you take it and have £5,000 for taking it away. And yet that's exactly what they're doing with the Chagos Islands. Surely, if it's so valuable, you could say, look, give it to China, but get the £90 billion for it. At least you're getting something for being a turncoat, aren't you? If you're going to be a traitor, at least get profit out of it. But no, that's not how Starmer wants. He wants to destroy Britain. And if he can destroy a security asset of Britain that keeps us safe, all the better. That's how much he loathes this country. This is why Labour are finished, of course. Everyone sees him as a quisling now. But it still is being delayed. And it's very, very angry. It's making him very angry because the Mauritians now are sort of saying, oh, we're going to go through this with a fine-tooth comb. Blah, 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 blah. Now, of course, the reasoning is that Trump's had a word already. They don't like what Trump has had to say, perhaps, but who knows? However, there is one reason that nobody in the press is really asking too many questions about that, and that's because of a man whose name is Philippe Sands. He's a KC. He's a good friend. We wonder how good a friend of Keir Starmer. And he's also Mauritius's chief legal advisor and a long-time agitator, it may be said, for the Mauritian control of the islands. He went to uni with them. They went through together with law school and whatever. They're very, very pally and chummy. And so we wonder how much of this 90 billion that Keir Starmer wants to give Mauritius will be going into the back pockets of his mate Philip Sands, KC. It is very, very odd, isn't it? How very, very corrupt it seems. Not saying it is corrupt, of course, because they're both lawyers, but it seems it has the perception of being corrupt. Oh, yes, Britain will give you 90 billion, and I'm sure Philip will be happy with his 2.5% advisory fee, or whatever it is he's going to get. There's a lot of people here that are questioning this, but nobody in the mainstream press. Why is the mainstream media not questioning the role of Philip Sands? It seems as though there's been a bit of a pushback on the press. They've been told not to mention it. Now, nobody knows if there's an actual injunction, because if it's a super injunction, of course, you wouldn't be allowed to talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about whether there is one or not. In fact, even speculating about it is technically wrong. So that's quite wrong. But if it is that, then fine. If it's just a little D notice, please don't talk about Philip Sands, then that just smacks of corruption at the highest level. Now, I don't know about you, but my personal view is that Keir Starmer probably is corrupt. What do you think? Is there corruption? Does this stink of corruption? Why would you give £90 billion of other people's money away just to destroy the security of this country and make sure your friend's involved with his little bit of a cut out of the profits? Wonder how much of that profit's going to come back for Keir Starmer later. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Bye.